谢谢关注 ，Thank you for sharing my stream. Do you guys have any? 谢谢大家的点赞啊 ！Can you please continue to like my stream? I think I need to focus on streaming now, but the game is such a big distraction for me. 但是这个比赛对我来说有点太分散注意力了。谢谢关注。Do you guys love sports? Do you guys watch sports games? 你们看这个体育比赛吗？谢谢老铁，谢谢老铁的礼物。Do you guys watch sports games? If you do, what type of sports games do you guys watch? NFL. I don't know what that is. I only watch tennis games, like tennis matches. 我只看那个Grand Slams and Masters， 还有我只看大师赛跟和那个四大满贯。Thank you for following me. NBA. Oh, you guys watch NBA. What is my full-time job? 我的主要工作就是 teaching English. I'm an English teacher. 我是一个英语老师。I teach English to make a living. I teach English on a daily basis because I have classes on a daily basis. 我每天都有课。Golden State Warrior. Figure skating. Oh.挺小众啊 ，figure skating， 我觉得挺小众啊，我基本上没看过。Good for you, good for you。怎么授课？大银子就是直播课，老铁，1对1直播课。I only teach one-on-one English classes because I think it's like the most efficient way to learn, improve your spoken English compared to to group classes or to other forms.Of courses. Thank you for following me. Hello. Oh my god, what exactly you want to talk about? You're freaking me out and you're getting on my nerves, dude. 你让我有点恼了，老铁，来吧，我真是太宠你了，真的，我就宠你吧。Hey bro, what is that what on earth you want to talk about?
I just want to appreciate you, like, for the last time you gave me some advice.
Sorry, you want to appreciate me for what? 谢谢关注啊。
Last time you gave me some advice.
Advice? Did I give you some advice on what?
So you actually want me to record some stuff and try to do something else. So I actually did that. It's really make me.
Oh. 有回音哎，老铁。Like I can hear the echo of my own voices. Akras win. 阿卡赢了，老铁，声音小。我的声音小吗 ？Dude, let's try and reconnect. 我们尝试重新连一下，老铁。他的声音对有回音，而且很小。Yeah, try again. Try and connect, reconnect, dude. Okay, let's try this again. Hello.
I actually do work out with somebody else. So he hit me up when we go to the gym and we work out. Like, hey, so during that time, I feel like immersed that kind of environment. I learned a lot of stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you try to approach one of your colleagues and you guys been hanging out?
Yeah, exactly. And
Cool.
he just hit me up and he offered me like he can hit me up every day and we go to the gym, work out. He
Wonderful.
just immerse that kind of situation. So I
Mhm.
record all his words and I just came back and restudy.
Good.
And all his like, yeah, just by this way I learned all kinds of shit.
Wonderful. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy that my advice actually worked on you. Good.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like probably I've been too like nervous before, so they probably know. I mean, if you wanna, I just think once if like getting to that kind of culture, you have to like. I feel like when I saying kind of dirty words, like fuck those stuff, they just being excited. They just say you're just such an American way.
You mean your friends said that to you, like when you curse?
When ever say those dirty words, just saying, "Oh, you're being so American," they feel so that kind of environment is gonna you have to be strong. I mean, when you hit punch their face, they're gonna respect you. That's kind of weird.
Are you talking about how you are interacting with your fans, like your American fans? They said you're going like very American style. 啥也听不见. You guys couldn't hear anything? 啥也听不见吗？你是听不见还是听不懂啊，老铁？ People, guys, can you guys hear him? Hear us? 能听到我说话吗？ I think they have trouble hearing you, dude. I don't know why. 是的，他很小哦。Yeah, you want to speak up a little bit, or I don't know what's happening. Maybe there's something with your microphone. Do you want to go back and adjust it? 要不要测试一下？他们听不到你。
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get into this kind of environment, you have to punch their faces.
How about now? Can you guys hear him? 能听到吗？ Can you guys hear him now? He just said something. Did you guys hear that? 听不到. Sorry, they can't hear you. Just try again, okay? Try next time. 下一次吧, okay? Maybe it's not my day, not your day. 谢谢关注. Still very low. Oh, 能听到但是很小声，是不是? I don't know why. I can hear him like very clearly. 我能听清楚. 我染发了. Yes. Kind of obvious, right? 很明显，是不是? My hair is different than before. I just dyed my hair again. I dyed my hair last week and I wasn't satisfied with my my old hair color. You know, I feel like I dyed my hair, but people couldn't tell it. Like when I ask people, hey, have you noticed anything different about me? And they say, your makeup? They keep giving me the wrong answers. Then I feel like I need to re-dye it. I have to dye again to make it more like evident, more obvious. 让它更明显一点. Like people can immediately tell the difference when they see you next time. 谢谢关注. 听到了电流似的声音. Oh, maybe it's his microphone. 可能是麦克风吧. 谢谢关注. 谢谢. Thank you so much. Let's just don't make any presumptions, okay? 不要做任何的假设好吗? You don't know this guy. You don't even know if this guy has a girlfriend. Like, why are you saying he can't? He dared to speak loudly because he's afraid his girlfriend might hear him. That's just a rumor. 你这个不就是造谣吗，老铁? Are you a rumor maker and rumor spreader? Don't do that. 别这样行吗? Okay, it's not good. 不连线了吗？不连了。聊不清楚，不连了吧。I don't feel like talking to people today. 常聊玩的，不好意思。Okay, it's fine. Maybe I overreacted. It's okay. 可能反应过激了。我不喜欢别人无端的猜测别人，因为很多人无端猜测我，所以我不喜欢这种感觉。But it's okay, dude. I know you're joking around. 谢谢关注 Thank you for following me. Sometimes I can get a little bit serious. 有时候我有点严肃 But it really depends on like sometimes really hurt my nerve. I will be like, what the hell, dude? Just a joke. Okay, no worries. Apology accepted. 谢谢关注 Do you guys have any more questions? What color? It's like a combo of two colors. It's brown and orange. Maybe a tinge of red. 还有带了一点点红，因为它叫蜜糖橘棕。So the way I analyze it is, the way I see it, I think it's probably, a combination of red, brown, and orange. 蜜糖 means red, 橘 means orange, 棕 means brown, right? 谢谢关注，谢谢 Jessie 王。是雅思口语吗？可以教雅思。你的目标分数如果是7以下的话，可以教雅思。Thank you for sharing my stream. Oh my god, it's 1:30 already. 已经快1点半了，and I haven't had my lunch yet. 口语课一节多长时间？我的课一节课都是40分钟。原则上了一个档，谢谢老铁 ，Thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate that, dude. 我考雅思了，我本科的时候考的 ，many years ago， 口语7.5，雅思口语7.5。谢谢 Mike，Thank you。Hello curry fish， 没吃午饭。Yes, I haven't had my lunch yet. Have you guys? Have you? 你们吃过了吗 ？Have you guys had your lunch? What did you have? You know, I always can't decide what to have for lunch. So I keep, putting it off. 所以我就一直拖延。I'm a huge procrastinator. If I can't decide what to do with, the next thing, my next task, I just love to procrastinate. 我就很喜欢拖延。Sometimes I even couldn't realize that I didn't have lunch until my stomach starts to hurt. 我一般就是等我的胃开始痛了，我才想起 ，Oh my god, I haven't had my lunch yet. 我还没有吃饭。It's a bad habit. 这是一个非常不好的。You have pho, okay, cool. Eating noodles at home. Alrighty, noodles. Great choice. I love noodles, especially rice noodles. 博主的学生是成人吗？有学生有成人。My youngest student is still in primary school. My oldest student is around 60 years old. So yes, my students are from different age groups. Where did I go to university? I got my bachelor's degree from Guizhou University and master's degree from Shanghai University. 剩饭剩菜都可以用 leftover. Rice noodles 就是粉的意思。I love eating rice noodles. I eat rice noodles, growing up. 我从小到大吃粉长大的。I feel like I have never met anyone who is super passionate about eating rice noodles. 我从来没有遇见过像我这样那么喜欢吃粉的人 because most people around me prefer noodles to rice noodles. 谢谢关注 Thank you for following me. Yes, Guizhou is kind of famous for making delicious, various types of rice noodles with different flavors, 各种各样的口味。Yes, I need to take care of my stomach. 刚刚男友在旁边。Oh, wow. So, see, this guy doesn't have a girlfriend. He has a boyfriend. Your boyfriend won't get like jealous, right, of you speaking to a girl because you love dudes. And I'm a girl. Speaking like a native speaker. 一节课 Tina, sweetheart, if you want to know my price, if you want to know anything about my English class, okay, price, right, the course design and content and everything, teaching styles and everything, you can go ahead and contact me here. 这里有我的 WeChat number, 在这第3行，在这儿就是我的主页介绍里边，这是我的主页嘛 right? This is my home page and here's my introduction part, and you just go find myself in my WeChat number right here and contact me in private, okay? You're kidding, alright. What's your major in college? English. Here, can you guys see this little pink sticker on my forehead? 在我的额头上有一个小小的这个标，能看到吗？粉标。You're kidding, you're straight. Alright. Okay. I can't tell whether people are joking or not because I have a bad sense of humor. 因为我的幽默感很差劲。Okay. No matter what your sexual preferences is, okay? I wish you the best. It's okay. I don't discriminate people with different, with another sexual preference. It's okay. I think everyone is equal. 本科是贵州 University. I already answered that. 学习资料有推荐吗？都行，你感兴趣的就行。看你的目标是什么 ？It really depends on your learning goal. Your goal of learning English, right? 你学习英语的目标是什么 ？Some people learn English to pass tests. Some people learn English to communicate with others. Some people learn English as a form of interest. So yeah, it really depends. Like all comes down to your personal goal of learning this language. If you want to pass a certain test, then you should practice examination papers right from that test, okay, every day. 贵州大学 Yes, 不清楚吗 I said 贵州 University. 老铁 What is tripping you over? Which word did you didn't understand? 谢谢关注 Abandon. Are you abandoning English？ 你是要抛弃英语了吗？怎么练习口语跟我一样，就是如果有样东西你学会了怎么去聊它，比如说 if you learned how to introduce yourself in English, right？ 那么你就不断去练习它，不断去练习它，练习到你可以非常自如为止，然后再去练下一个 topic。谢谢关注，大家给我点个关注 ，Thank you. Please follow my account. Thank you so much. 雅思难还是托福难？其实它俩不太一样，就是很难判断啊。It's really hard to judge which one is harder than the other because they have different they focus on different aspects. 他们的这个关注点不太一样。我觉得可能 maybe perhaps because I haven't taken TOEFL before, but I've heard people say that IELTS is slightly harder. It's like slightly harder than IELTS, especially in speaking part. 尤其是在 speaking test, 尤其是在口语上面的话，我觉得 IELTS is like harder. 谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me. Thank you so much. 音标的方法是对的吗？先练习音标的方法是对的吗？我觉得是对的，但是呢。You know, a lot of people ask me the order, right? In which order we should learn English. But there is no fixed order. 没有一个就是非常固定的顺序。You can learn the 4 skills simultaneously, right? I'm not saying like you need to learn pronunciation first and only learn it in the beginning stage. You can learn pronunciation today, and you can also try to remember more vocabulary on the same day as well, right? Listening, speaking, they are like interconnected, I would say. 他们就是互相关联的，我觉得。So, yeah, if your listening skill is good and your speaking skill won't be bad. 天菩萨好漂亮，谢谢老铁。感谢艾琳姐姐 ，Thank you。No problem. My pleasure, dude. I gotcha. 自然拼读还是音标啊？其实我的话，我觉得是音标，因为我是从音标开始的。And I teach my students, IBA. 学语言是一样的。Yeah, you have to throw yourself in an environment where people speak English and use English on a daily basis. Okay, so just think about how you acquired Chinese. Okay, how you learned Chinese at a young age. 你小的时候是怎么学中文的？ You were not only learning new vocabulary from the school, the textbooks, right, from the teachers, but also like you talk to your family, your friends on a daily basis. 你每天都跟你的家人跟朋友聊天。You chat, right? You chat using the words, using the expressions you learned from elsewhere. It's like I don't know. It's like an environment where you can use, you can listen, you get like all your skills trained and practice. 就是你在那个环境里面，你所有的 skills 都被练习到了，都被这个提升到了。所以说你学英文的话也是一样的。It's not like 不是那种 like a one dimension 那个它不是单一的 ，OK？ Have you ever been abroad? Yes, I have. I have been to America and Malaysia. 为什么结巴？因为我在想，这个真的是一个很有道理的事情。I wanted to say something. Sometimes my mind does that. Like I wanted to say something and I remember I need to say that like the last second. And the next second I suddenly forgot what I want to say. 然后我下一秒就忘记要说什么了。我每天都直播是的 I stream every day. Recently 最近 okay, lately I've been streaming every day, but not always. As I told you before, right? As I have always been saying that sometimes I have more free time. Sometimes like my schedule is quite opened up, but like I have no commitments, no tasks, no work to do, then I will stream more. And for other period of time when I was busier, and then I tend to stream like less often. Thank you for following me. 谢谢小猪。Does anyone wanna Does anyone have any other questions to ask me? Just write them down in the comment section, okay? I can't help move my hands, my head, and my shoulders because, I don't know, I'm nervous. Thank you. 我是英语人吗？我不是英语人 I'm Chinese. 谢谢关注。Compared to vegetable, no. 相比蔬菜的话，不太喜欢吃肉。每次我的朋友 every time my friend right invites me to have a barbecue, I always come back home with a hungry stomach. 我每次去吃完烧烤回来之后都很饿 because I can't eat that much meat. You know, 我不太喜欢吃肉。Like barbecue is delicious, but I can only have like 1 piece or 2 pieces. No, probably like 10 pieces of a meat, and that's it. That's all I can take. 谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me. 正在扒正面，正能量正能量直播间，磁场好。你是什么抖音监察委员啊 ？Or you're doing this for free? 谢谢关注 No, I'm not vegetarian. I said I prefer. I didn't say I only eat vegetables. Dude, no, I can't survive. I can't survive. By only eating vegetables. I'm not vegetarian. 我不是 vegetarian, okay? I eat meat, just I'm not crazy about meat. 就不怎么喜欢吃肉罢了。I don't think it's a good thing, especially for the teenagers, for people, they're still, especially those young people, like youngsters who are still like growing, like they're still growing their bodies are still growing. I mean, back when I was younger, when I was a teenager, right, I hated eating meat. Like I avoided eating meat and eggs and, things like that, which I think it was stupid. 我觉得真的很愚蠢 because if I had more meat, 如果我吃更多的肉的话 I think I will probably be taller. I could have been taller now. 我现在可能是更高一些。谢谢关注。Native speaker, no. Are you asking about me? Can you finish your sentence, please? Can you ask me your questions like using complete full sentences? 对，我不高。其实我不高的话 I think one possible reason is I probably like 90% of the reason is that my mom is short. My dad is not that tall as well. So it's because of genes, right? It's like it's genetic, 就是这个遗传嘛，是基因，对不对？ Another reason is when I started to have a diet, I started to have a diet since a very young age. 我从小就喜欢减肥，我的妈呀 ，so stupid， 真的很愚蠢。It's genetic, yes, it's genetic. 它是遗传的，卡戴珊式的口音 I didn't watch Kardashian, the show before, their show before, but yeah, I can try because I heard it before. Well, you know what? I think it's really stupid. When I was younger, I tried to lose weight by limiting my meat intake, right, and protein intake because at that time, I don't know why I thought meat is disgusting. Yeah, 多运动都是蛋白质 but yeah, I'm too old for that. 我现在已经很老了，这来不及了。谢谢关注。You've been vegetarian since before since you were 10 years old. 你10岁就开始只吃素食了。Oh my god. Wow. Thank you for following me. 谢关注。You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for comforting me. But there's no way for me to grow any taller. 我现在长高一定来不及了。But it's okay, you know what? I just managed to find my inner peace. 我现在已经找到内心的平静了。I'm like, 已经和解了。You know, I make a peace with the sort of like complained about my height. You know, I used to complain a lot. I used to complain everything. Environmental factors, my personal factors, you know, for not being any taller, not being tall. But now I made peace with it. 我已经就是和解了。I think it's okay. It's fine. 谢谢关注。不羡慕高的，骨架大，1.5米吗？没有，那倒不至于那么矮，1.5、1.58、1.59吧。谢谢关注 ，Thank you for following me. Thanks for the follow. 哎，刚刚有人关注我的小红书。If you haven't followed my 小红书 go ahead, follow my 小红书 okay? It has the same ID as my 抖音，跟我抖音是一样的 ID. Some prefers petite. How do you feel about the U.S. trying to take a Greenland? Take a Greenland? What is Greenland? Is it a place's name? 是一个名字吗？ Sorry, I haven't been reading the news. I don't know what's happening in the world. 我不知道最近发生了什么。老铁，你再问我同样的问题，我要把你拉黑了。你真是疯了，你老铁，你真是疯了。我一直在回答同样的一个问题，都是你问的。你翻来覆去问一个问题干什么玩意儿啊 ？Greenland, 哦，格陵兰岛，哦。Okay, where is that? Oh my god, I sound so stupid and ignorant. 我感觉我好无知啊。I know the news, but I forgot. 我好无知啊。I'm such a stupid person. What do I think of that? I have no opinions, no comments. 没有任何的评论。I don't know what's exactly happening between them. 我不知道他们在干什么。小众词汇也还好吧，也不是小众词汇，我只是不知道格兰领导他是这么说的。Yeah, but it totally makes sense, right? Do you think being alone? You mean alone? 你说一个人吗 ？Is okay? Yeah, why not? Totally okay. 肯定 OK 啊。You get to enjoy all the time.That only belongs to you. You get to do whatever you want to do without worrying about disturbing, bothering others, right? So being alone is superb, is the best. Most of the time I'm alone. 大部分时候我都是一个人。谢谢关注 Thank you for following me. I have been America. I have been to America and Malaysia. 谢谢关注 He means you feel lonely.No, I don't feel lonely. I have so fun, great things to do. Why would I feel lonely? There's like so many things I can do. I play tennis, I play games, I watch shows, games, anime, TV series. I can always find things to do to entertain myself, so I never feel bored when I'm alone and lonely.I'm fine, like, you know, most of the time I prefer to be alone. 我很多时候都喜欢一个人，我不太喜欢跟朋友一起出去玩。Except for their, 除非他们是我非常好的朋友 like close friends. Because I don't know how to like present myself in front of like strange people, like not strange people, like strangers, or like people I'm not familiar with. You know, I know a lot of people. They are my high school classmates, college classmates, and they are all nice people. But if we're not close enough to each other, and then I think it's totally like draining, emotional draining to hang out with them, to have anything to do with them. Because I have to, usually I find I have to pretend to be someone else, to be the person I'm not in front of them. How the day goes by when I don't think about you. That's sweet. Thirsty? Go grab a drink, dude. What are you doing work? I'm an English teacher, dude. 我是一个英语老师啊，老铁。我是一个英语老师。And I have no interest in dating now. 我现在也不想要谈恋爱啊，老铁。Oh my god! Do you have a girl followers right now? Do you have a girl audience? 有没有女生宝宝在看我？ 谢谢关注啊，有了是吗？啊 ，Thank you。OK， 星星子你好，一直都在月落心烦。Yeah, it's pretty hard to tell who are female, who are, male. It's just like you guys' IDs can be a little bit confusing right now. Your cat can do backflip. But it's not a shocking news that cats can do backflip. I used to live with my roommates and my roommate's cat. 我以前就是跟室友同居的时候 my roommate right had a cat and that cat can do backflip as well. 为什么 R 音有点重？R 音有点重 ，R 音没有什么重不重的，重的话就说明是 American accent， 如果不重的话呢，属于是 British accent. Think it's nice to be alone. Yeah, honey, you agree with me, right? We share the same opinion. Your cat can make a nuclear weapon. And you're gonna show me a video, right? Made by AI. 然后你要给我看一个 AI 生成的照片，生成的视频。Thank you so much. Thank you for following me. Remember to follow my Douyin account, okay? 18个后空翻 What? 18 backflips in a row? I find that hard to believe. You're lying. You're exaggerating. Would you say you're loud? Do you think I'm loud? Or quiet in public? In public? Well, you know what? I can't even remember when was the last time I was in public, because most of the parties, like events I go to are quite private. Like my friends, right, want to hang out, we often go to play tennis and we rent that entire court for us. So it's just us, communicating with each other, talking to each other, so we can be loud, quiet, the way we want. Or we invite them come over to my house and we play pokers together. It's just like all very chill. So when I was in public, I don't know, probably quiet, because I don't want to disturb any people, by talking loudly, which I think is also rude according to the social norms, right? It's rude to talk in a loud way in public, because you need to take care of other people's feelings, right? And I don't want people overhear our conversations as well. 我也不希望有人就是 overhear 就不小心听到我们的谈话什么的 because it has nothing to do with them, right? It's not their business. Sometimes people are forced to overhear others, which I think is a little bit embarrassing. It gives me cringes. The opposite, I'm loud in public. Oh, like how? How can you be loud in public? Like you just laugh and talk loudly? Sensitive person, I think. Yes, I think so. I used to be more sensitive. Now I'm working on this issue, by being less sensitive, by focusing on my feelings, not instead of other people's emotions, because I think my emotions and feelings are the most important thing. Rather than talk to people randomly. Oh, okay, cool. Even though I'm a quiet person, I'm an introvert, but I love hanging out with extroverted people. 但是我很喜欢跟外向的人聊天 because they always know what to say. Like it seems like they have endless topics. Like you don't have to worry about getting into an awkward silence when you're hanging out with them, right? They always know how to react. They know how to respond. So. 谢谢小小怪 I love hanging out with extroverted people. They're super nice. Okay. You love when people are extroverts. I think I'm somewhere in between. Like I can adjust my personality. I can be extroverted and also both introverted at the same time. A lot of people think I'm totally an extrovert. That's because I'm taking care of their needs. Like I'm taking care of their emotional needs. 其实我是在关注他们的情绪的需求而已了. If they want me to be a little bit more extroverted, right? Like loud, laugh, blah 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 loudly. Yeah, I can do that. It's just I prefer the quiet way, like a quieter way. And also depends on what type of people I hang out with. If I have this crazy super chill, upbeat friend, my bestie, and she's so sunshine like she loves she loves laughing all the time, and she's just super encouraging. And every time I hang out with her, I feel like I'm a more extroverted. 每次跟她玩的时候，我觉得自己更加的外向一点 ，cause she's like super. She knows how to influence like other people. 她知道怎么去影响别人。Like I'm super impressionable when I'm with her. 我跟她一起的时候，我很容易被她影响。谢谢关注。我的口音是比较偏美式的，老铁。我是 INFJ 还是 INFP？ 反正我不太记得，反正是 I 开头的。Sweetheart. People think being loud is ghetto. Oh. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I would put you and I. She sounds cool. Yes, she is really cool. I think you will love her. 你肯定会比较喜欢她的。The good thing is, the good news is, I'm going to hang out with her. I'm going to see her next month. 我下个月要去找她玩了。Going to visit her. She's like currently studying in Malaysia. 她现在在马来西亚上学。I'm going to visit her, and we're gonna spend the New Year. Spring Festival, the Chinese New Year vacation together. 谢谢关注。Thank you for following me. I think it's perhaps time for me to get out of here, because I feel a little bit hungry. Feel a little bit woozy now, 有点晕乎乎的了 ，lightheaded， 有点晕了。My stomach is protesting now. 我的胃已经开始抗议了。再一个 ，food, I need food. my stomach is screaming for food. 加几万个单词，然后听几个月视频，你也可以了啊！几万个单词，你真牛，老铁，你真牛。What you gonna eat? I think I'm gonna head to the coffee shop to grab a mocha tea, 去买一杯抹茶 and then I will check around, check around that area and see what's available. I'm not sure. Do you like pho? I haven't tried it before. Maybe I tried it, but I just didn't. Oh yeah, pho. Yeah, I love it. I think it would be something I love. Yeah, 应该是我喜欢的东西。2Y 是 Japanese. Mocha, 抹茶 Mocha, M-O-C-H-A. South California. Oh. Yeah, I can see that. Because I know that from a TV series. Mocha, 抹茶 it's like kind of a tea. It's basically tea leaves, like dried up tea leaves, right? Being grounded into like small particles. Not as small as a particle, but like, it's a kind of like powder. It's like dried tea leaves powder. It's green. You just mix it with tea and milk. I think it has like more tea in it. It has a tea powder in it. 它有那个茶粉在里面。I can't believe I never heard of it. Mocha, 抹茶. It's green. It's delicious, and it's quite famous in China and Japan. 在日本跟中国都非常的流行。Mocha? 难道我听错？难道我输错了 ？Hang on a second. Let me double check. I think it's mocha, not. I think I made a mistake. 不好意思啊。Oh yeah, matcha. You're right. Sorry. You're right. You're right, 老铁。M-A-T-C-H-A. Matcha. Okay. Matcha. Sorry. I caused you a confusion. 谢谢那个呵哈，谢谢。Thank you for following me. Matcha. Yeah, I'm going to grab a matcha tea. Don't worry. You're super understanding. 你还挺 understanding 的。问一下我的教练有没有空下午打个球好了，4点吃个饭然后去打个球 ，super nice. Perfect arrangement. Okay. 教练。The name I chose, Kyrony. Dude, I never heard of this English name before. Where did you get it? Where did you know this name? 我没有听说过这个名字啊，老铁。Where did you know this name? Are you gonna use it as your English name? 好少见。是的。Maybe you can ask a native speaker. 你可以问一下一个 native speaker. I'm not sure. Should I go to play tennis today? Because I would definitely play some tennis tomorrow with my friends. I'm afraid if I warm myself out today, I won't be able to have more energy for tomorrow. 谢谢关注. Sounds Chinese, is it? Is it Chinese? Aspa Karina. What is that? Is it a show? 词换了可能15000左右吧。英语听力听不懂怎么办？就多听，翻来覆去的听。听不懂是因为什么？是因为这个，对吧？你听不懂的原因是什么嘛？你是觉得这个单词你听不懂，发音很陌生，那你就把它经常听，变成你能听懂的一部分，你就懂了啊。反正就是这样，就是听什么东西，如果听不懂，如果一开始听不懂，那你就去尝试去把它一个个逐个击破，然后后面能听懂。How do I remember all the Chinese characters? Well, I could ask you the same question. How do you memorize all those English words? The same thing, right? You live in an Chinese-speaking environment. Everybody uses in Chinese to communicate with each other, and you learn things in English as well here. All our classes are taught in Chinese. Everybody uses Chinese, and you meet different people who use different Chinese words, different hobbies or of speaking Chinese, and just learn. You just pick up like naturally from these people, from your experiences. The symbols are hard for me to remember. Symbols. What symbol? 什么 symbol? Symbols with syllables? Syllables? You want to say syllables? 谢谢关注。Chinese characters. Oh, it's okay. Just spend more time. From time to time, you can learn English right? You don't have to you don't have to promise yourself that you have to study Chinese, like you want to learn Chinese today, right? You don't have to promise yourself that you have to spend 2 hours learning Chinese all at once. You can split the 2 hours into different groups of minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, right? Or even 5 or 10 minutes. For example, you learned a Chinese character in the morning, right? Okay, just look at the same Chinese character at different times on that day. Like when you're having lunch, you just take out your phone and look at the Chinese character for 2 minutes. And then when you go to the toilet, right, you have nothing to do when you're sitting there, and most of the time people would just play with their phone, watching short videos and news and stuff. You take out the phone and look at the Chinese word character again. So it's you use different pieces of your free time to familiarize yourself with that character. Yeah. Hour a day, but I lost motivation. People easily lose their motivation especially when you're not getting any, good feedback, like positive feedback, and when you are not having a sense of achievement. So yeah, you just try to talk to people in Chinese and use the words you learned, use the characters you learned. And people will be, oh wow, your Chinese is great, you're doing great. And you get that positive feedback, then you will have more motivation. That's how I learned English. And I also like to use another technique. It's called visualization. It's like you imagine like one day you eventually mastered this language, right? And you're like a Chinese expert. 你是个中文的这个专家， and you know how to say things, right? In different types of Chinese characters, and you people are gonna pay you respect. People are gonna say, wow, bro, good job. And I'm always surrounded by Chinese, so cool. Yeah, so see, you have the environment. Doesn't sound very natural. Thank you so much, bro. I try. I'm improving every day. I'm like making progress every day. Have you ever heard? 你是一个 native speaker 吗 dude 老铁 Are you an English native speaker? 你是一个英语的本土人吗？说你是个英语人吗？我刚想说什么来着？你有没有听说过 if you're an English native speaker, okay? 你有没有听说过 have you ever heard a saying in Chinese? It goes like this. 好好学习，天天向上. It means if you study every day, you make a progress every day. So when you just study every day, okay? You have to like have that sort of a like sense of a commitment. 你要有这样的一个 commitment. You have to be committed. But it's okay. Remind yourself, even if you skipped like 1 day or like 1 week without learning Chinese, you think, oh my god, I have to start over again. Like I forgot all of it. Don't worry, you will not. Okay? Always assure yourself that, okay, skipping 1 day, 1 week, or even 1 month, you think, oh my god, it's such a big deal. It's worse. It's bad, right? No, just calm down and start over. Not start over, just continue. Okay, go back to learn Chinese again. It's okay, because I think it's a human nature that people just want to do the easy things, right? It's fine. A whole year. Okay. Sure, sorry to hear that. I don't know what to say. Well, I'm English. My major was English in college, so it was impossible for me to like skip like a whole year without learning English. I wasn't allowed to do that because I had tests to pass, right? I had English courses to take. Like there are just so many tasks. Maybe you can do the same thing. Like you can sign up for a Chinese test. How about go to take a Chinese test. Like you, so I can get better. Yeah, I mean, if you are not motivated enough to learn Chinese by yourself, yeah, you can consider that. But me, I was taking classes like from school. Like I was English major, so I have never taken like private English courses, including speaking courses from anyone else outside of the school. Also, I learned like speaking by myself, 就自己学的, because the school didn't teach us speaking. It did like have speaking classes on the curriculum, but they just do the very basic stuff. Like they didn't, like the teachers, right? Our speaking teachers didn't really help us much with speaking, because it's just like it's difficult. I mean, it's difficult to learn speaking, to learn how to speak in English. If you only rely on speaking courses from the school, and each class only lasts like for 1 hour, right? I mean, there were like over 50 of us in the classroom, and there's like one English teacher. I mean, how possibly the teacher, like, I mean, what the teacher could do was quite limited, 就是非常非常有限的. So most of the time we had to rely on ourselves, just watch tons of stuff. With a little we learned I learned, but I learned by myself. Yeah, you can start by spend more time on Chinese 抖音。你可以多看看中国的抖音啊。And coming to my stream, okay, watch me, listening to me speaking English and Chinese is also a perfect way. Because sometimes I explain in Chinese, what I said earlier. So this is also a way for you to learn. I gotta go. Scared if I won't learn Mexican Spanish. Okay, I gotta go. Bye bye, 老铁们. Since they teach us Spanish. Oh, okay. I gotta go. Bye. Bye. Good luck to you, okay, bro? Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my sweethearts. 感谢我的小宝们。谢谢你们 ，You guys are so supportive. 月落心烦宝宝，谢谢你 ，Thank you for staying and watching me and keeping me company. Really appreciate that. 我一般开播的时间就是饭点的时候，比如说中午吃饭的时候呀，还有下午吃饭的时候。下午就是可能6点左右，5点半有时候啊。Sometimes I can't promise you that because my life is unpredictable. 拜拜，谢谢宝宝，谢谢宝子们，谢谢老铁们。See you next time. 下次见，这是我的新发型。If you don't like it, you can keep your mouth shut, okay? 如果你不喜欢我的新发型 keep your mouth shut, because I like it very much. Don't ruin my mood. Bye. See ya, bye bye. See you next time. 谢谢心中